Hi, I'm feeling very spoilt. One of my subscribers to Facebook and I think to YouTube, Todd Sell, very kindly sent me this John Pike Big Well Stay Wet palette. It's got a lid that clips on and keeps the paint fairly moist. It's a lovely working surface, so I'm going to have a go with the mops and things rather than the hake. I think the hake might be a bit, well, I don't know. But these are artist qualities, so I'm going to, new palette, new brush. Well, let's use this this high quality goat hair wash brush from Pro Art Renaissance mop. It's goat hair. Number 6, lovely brush. I have used it before. So I'll wet the paper. This is a bit of, I don't know what it is. It's a Taylor Rowney cheap block of paper I bought for £12 with 50 sheets of it. So I'm just giving that a little bit of wet. It's 140, so it's a bit heavier than the Fabriano. So let's put a bit of a sky. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I'll give you my colours. A burnt sienna. That's quite. This is Jackson's. It's quite a bit lighter than the Winsor & Newton Cotsman, which I love, and there is quite a difference. But we'll see how we get on. That's a raw sienna, yellow ochre. These are artist qualities. Cadmium yellow light, cadmium yellow, artist qualities, all artist qualities. Ultramarine, cobalt blue, Windsor blue. We've got, down the bottom here we've got Hooker's green, that's artist quality, alizarin, which isn't, and some cadmium red. So there we are. So let's put in a bit of sky, so a bit of raw sienna. That's quite a good colour, good strong colour, or being artist colour it will be. So let's just put in some of that, just to tint on the paper. Now, ultramarine, I haven't got any light red on here, so I'm not going to use it. I will get some artist quality light red. But the one that I use, the Cotman, is very strong anyway. So use a little bit of red in there, just to get a sort of a grey. Could make a grey with burnt umber and ultramarine. That's better than that. So we've got a nice grey, cloudy sky one. And I'll put a bit heavier. The blue is loosening up lovely, the red isn't. Well, it is now. So I'll just get a bit of something with a bit of water and a bit of scratching out. Okay, so put in some colours in the foreground here. So use a bit of this Hooker's. So that's nice and soluble. So we mix up with a bit of cadmium yellow and maybe a bit of burnt sienna. The palette is new and it's globuling, if you know what I mean. We could have after the rain. Put some sky in there. It's just there. As we go over the back. Right, okay, I'm going to give that a bit of a dry. So I'll put that to one side. Take your headphones off. Go! Okay, we can put a bit of distance in there, distant trees. Let's use a bit of blue. I use a bit of cobalt as well. bit of cobalt. There's no Payne's grey on there, is there? So I'm going to do a bit of Payne's grey. Bear with me. Colours I haven't yet got. So this is a bit of Payne's grey. So I'm not going to add more than the 3 blues. I'll put the Cotman grey in the top right hand corner. Sorry, top right hand corner. If I moved you too much, nah, not a lot. It's a funny old day today. Right, so there we are. They're my 3 blues, and there is some Payne's grey, and it's a good colour to mix with a blue, because you can get that sort of steely look, which gives a bit of got hair coming on there. Hope you had nice weekends. I've had a bit of a mixture in the UK. I put some heavier stuff in front of that, just background. Just painted with the side of the brush. So it's quite a smooth paper, it's not going to let me dry brush very easily. Never mind, we'll have to work a bit harder, won't we? Okay, now we can go in with a bit harder. Warm it up a bit with some sienna. But on the blue side, Wet in Wet is a great favourite of mine. I use it most of all the time. I do like the softness it gets, but it does seem sometimes a waste of good paper when you use too much Wet in Wet. Right. So it's a very mannered sort of stroke. Just trying to create layers there, planes. Right, let's warm that up with a bit of sienna. Some harder edged stuff on here. Well, just using a little bit of the palette. It's a lovely thing to have. It really needs to rest on a table, but I haven't got a setup like that. As I said, I'm working on I think Frank Herring easel. Someone kindly gave me some years ago. Burnt sienna and a bit of ultramarine in there. Nice and thick. You might even go over that with a bit more ultramarine, but you can, don't leave it too long, you can soften and get some trunks lifted out here and there. Okay, so we'll texture along here. It's quite a nice green, so let's have a bit of raw sienna and a bit of cobalt, see what that does. It's a bit muddy, so it's just a bit of dry brush. That's a bit better. Right, now we'll put a bit of muddy. Bit of burnt umber. Now I've got some. Have I got any burnt umber? If I have, I don't know where it is. I'll just check with my artist qualities, otherwise I'd use a bit of. I don't think I've got burnt umber. I've got burnt sienna. No, that's to be on my shopping list. Right, I'll just use it. I'll use a bit of Cotman burnt umber. There's a big tube, 21mm tubes, very good value for money, great way to buy it, and great for Wet in Wet, but providing your paint is moist. So I'm going to put that on the left hand corner. So a bit of burnt umber, there's some burnt umber there. So we'll mix that with a bit bit of blue. Ultramarine is my stock colour. Now that's a really, really good dark there, so we can put a bit of yellow in there. So I'm not used to these brushes, the mops really. They're beautiful. I should do more work with them. Get some more dark. More warm, I think, in there. I'm not in my comfort zone with this. Right, good darks now. It's just creating reflections, although the mount will probably cover most of that up. Oh, I thought that was too bad. Right, let's go in so there's some warmer autumny colours in here. I have one coming out there, it's going to go off the page. Well, let's just do it. Gently does it. Bit of that grey darker. Shapes of trees. I learned so much from Roland Hilda about all this. These balloons for trees. And if you want to learn to do them, you've got to copy my stuff, copy his. If you want to do these sort of trees, we can put it going up here, I think. Bit of heavier blue in there, just. Okay, now we'll just make that a bit darker here and there. There's like a shadow side. Try not to get your tree too symmetrical. Shadow there. So burnt umber, bit of blue. Sometimes the artist qualities are just a bit too strong for the cotton, but this seems to be doing alright. Blue and the brown. Okay, let that dry off a bit. Seems like there's a line going up there. And we'll go slightly bluer. It's strange all morning. I like being in my garden. The weather's nice and my barbecue lit or burners going. And I bought for the first time a small chiminea from one of our DIY superstores or builders merchants, whichever way you want to describe it. It lasted me 3 days and the thing split all over the place. We took it back and it didn't even survive the journey in the trolley into the superstore. But because I threw the receipt away, I never for one moment thought that I would need to be showing a receipt so soon after 3 uses. And I went with my grandson and we had a good laugh at that. They wouldn't give me money refund, so we went and bought another one somewhere else. But it was very cheap. They were knocking them out cheap, but they should last more than more than 3 uses. Right, let's just get a couple of, let's put some big tree, big trunks. I think that's not going to really work. That use my new number 5 long-haired Kolinsky sable. You use a rigger, use from the tip. Otherwise it looks too tight. The idea is just to get these sort of random as much as anything. Put that one in there. Okay, let's see if we can put enough bit up there. Right, a bit of dark in there, in the next one. This is a lovely, lovely brush too, but this costs almost as much as the great big goat hair mop. That was just over £13, that was £12. That's probably from the superstore because I threw the receipt away. The factotum on the desk, customer services, such as they were, immediately said, "Oh, so sorry, no receipt." So I put it on Facebook and sent them on their Facebook. They don't like bad publicity. They got back to me within about 2 minutes. Okay, this is really just painting trees, isn't it? Go away. Well, I put a bit of harder stuff in here, just and a bit of more warm on that side. Looking a bit of a mess really. I've got a lot more videos on my Patreon page, but you will have to pay a small amount of money to see them all. But starting to get a few patrons now, and that's very good. Be pleased. Thanks, Movie, for putting me onto it. Let's just put a dots in there. Just a few bits and pieces. Now that blue and red, I'm going to reflect in the, in here. Okay, we're going to put a bit of dark reflection. just put a bit of that blue background in here. Okay, this holds a lot of water. Right, so I'm going to blend them out. I'm not over pleased with it, but using new materials is always or materials that I'm not used to. Pretty lovely. Let's put that on. I'll make it up now. Just a little white. Let's try that. This one. Right, needs to be a bit better. Okay, well that's all I'm going to do for that sketch. Oh, well, there we are, not too bad. Yeah, I think it's just about worth a signature. We'll put one on. Any need for any shadow? I think we should put a bit of shadow, shouldn't we? A bit of cast shadow. Now, I'm not going to clean this palette because when I go back to it, sketching and all sorts of things, I'm going to use the greys on the. Oh, let's just leave that up. Okay. Get that angle there. Lots of wood. Oh, you can always do a bit more. When to leave alone, eh? I will try the Hague with it next time, and the Fabriano. Okay, that's all I want to do to that. No figures. Let's bring it around a little bit, and we can have a look and see. Yeah, well the mount doesn't fit the format of the camera, does it? What I'll do, I'll show you my chimney before and after, if you want to laugh. I'll just get rid of that message. Facebook, my area Facebook has gone viral with my complaint to the superstore. Well, they should have a better policy. Customer services is very important. Customer satisfaction, anyway. Right, okay. Oh, come on. Oh. No, I won't show it because it's got the superstore name logo on it. I want to give them a bit of the benefit of the doubt. Right, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.